Hi guys, Caitlin challenged me to do a flipped department meeting because of the fact that we have our chili cook-off Friday and it's the week before Thanksgiving. So I decided to, instead of having you guys come into my room in the morning, go ahead and go over a few things with you. You can watch this at your own convenience. So you get to sleep in. So first thing, Dodie has asked us to take a little data from you guys and get a little feedback on several things that are relevant to your class and your kids' needs so that they can help design PD this summer. So there is a short poll that I would ask that you guys complete. If not by the end of this week, then perhaps maybe over your break or the beginning of the week coming back from Thanksgiving, so that she can start to look at what it is that our kids need and what we would benefit from as a department with regards to professional development. The link to the poll is a Google form on the email that I sent with this video. So if you could please take care of that as soon as possible, that'd be terrific. Also, I wanted to give a special shout out to the following teachers who have supported the new initiative in the department this semester, the Teacher is a Craftsperson initiative. And these teachers have sat down with me or sent me a calendar invite to come and observe their class. And they've kind of stretched their comfort zone, tried something new, tried something different, a new teaching strategy, a new technique, some kind of assessment tool, or some kind of new technology. Some of the teachers have done a really good job with new types of writing strategies. So I think that Kristen, Tara, Greg, Caitlin, Jennifer, Martha, Jay, Sarah, and Sam. Thank you guys so much for supporting the initiative and holding me accountable for my role as instructional coach. If you guys haven't, the rest of you haven't sent me a calendar invite yet, I'm encouraging you to do that so that we can kind of work together and try to maybe find some new technique or new strategy to add to your tool belt this semester. Also, thanks to the following teams that have already put writing samples in the little hanging file folder next to the copiers. Ninth grade World Geography, AP Human Geography, 10th grade World History, AP World History, and AP US History. So if you guys haven't already done so, if you would please put in examples of writing that show a student that did well on it, that adhered to the rubric and the directions, and then perhaps a student that did not do so well. Staple those together with the rubric and directions and put those in that hanging file folder so that we can kind of take a look at those and make copies of those to share for professional development. If you've already put samples in there but you have another round of writing coming up that you'd like to add to your folder, please do that as well. Friendly reminder, if you have a copy job over 100 copies, please try to get ahead and plan ahead and send those off to the copy center. I know it's difficult and sometimes we just fall behind a little bit. I'm guilty of that myself, but we are using a lot of copies here in social studies, and according to the data that I've been shown. So if you could kind of make a concerted, intentional effort to try to plan ahead, get caught up. Remember, if you submit a copy order, it's about a 5-day turnaround. Give yourself 7 days just to be safe. But it really makes your life easier. You don't have to mess with standing in front of the MFCs. Your copy job's already done. If you're ordering for a team, you can set up a distribution list and it sorts it by teacher as well. If you need help with that, let me know. Okay, so a few important dates coming up that you need to make note of, and our lead counselor, Stephanie Mueller, is going to be sending out an email about this, but I wanted to let you guys know as soon as I found out. Those of you that have been in the department for a while know that counselors come into the social studies classes to share information about fall registration or spring registration with the kids for their fall courses. January 25th, 26th, that is when they will be coming in. The counselors are going to break apart and then they're going to invade all of our classes. So need to be a little bit flexible with your lesson plans on those days. Then they'll do a follow-up in February where they're actually going to have the kids come with their registration cards and sit down one-on-one with the counselor in a computer lab. Ninth grade, you'll be affected February 10th, 11th. 10th grade will be affected February 16th, 17th, and then 11th grade registration will be February 18th, 19th. Something new that Dr. Mueller is trying out this year is that we will be having a club fair. So if you're a sponsor of a club like Key Club or JWAC or some other club, you're basically going to have the opportunity to set up a table in the rotunda before first period, before school starts, to kind of showcase what your club is all about. The table can be manned by students currently in the club and also by the sponsors. So it's a good way to kind of advertise and get out exactly what your club is all about. It's the basic audience for this are students who are currently at Liberty but then aren't in the club this year. So it wouldn't be recruitment for membership this year, but maybe if a kid is interested to get into your club next year. So that's coming up. That'll be the week of January 25th. And once again, more details will be coming from Dr. Mueller. Also, speaking of showcasing things, Red Hawk Rally for incoming freshmen. This is the target audience, our middle schoolers that are will be coming to Liberty next year. Red Hawk Rally will be January 25th. So if you want to come up and help us showcase your class or kind of get your elective information out there to the parents of incoming freshmen, that'll be on January 25th from 6 to 7:30. Most importantly, Tim and Gary and Kristen, I'm going to need you guys to help answer questions about AP Human for social studies. That's always the big question for our department. So, but if anyone else is interested in coming up and helping out with our department tables, then you're more than welcome to do that. So next year, for those of you that haven't heard, Liberty will be offering 2 new advanced placement courses. The AP Capstone umbrella is what these 2 courses will be under, AP Seminar and AP Research. And these classes will be offered here at Liberty, but will be open to Centennial kids as well. So it'll be housed at Liberty's campus. Each partner campus, one of them is going to be offering the AP Capstone courses, and Liberty will be the one out of us and Centennial that will be offering that. It's basically an independent research course over 2 years, AP Seminar first year, and then AP Research the second year. The target kids are 10th to 12th graders. So they will have the opportunity this spring to sign up for these courses. And if you're interested in teaching kind of an independent research, kids kind of pick their own topics, but they do have to learn communication skills, collaboration, teamwork, independent research skills. If you're interested in teaching that, then the interview process will be announced and will begin around the spring break time period if you're interested. If you want to find out more about AP Capstone, I've kind of put a hyperlink at the bottom of this slide that gives a little 3-minute overview of really what it's about. So if you're interested in that, please let me know about your interest, and then also be looking for those emails. So this will begin next year. Okay, and some good news, the April PD Day, we will no longer be breaking into campus action plan subcommittees like the discipline committee, naming needs, et cetera, et cetera. The administration is going to handle the campus action plan, and then they're going to basically invite interested teachers who really actually care and are interested in those topics to be involved in the writing of the campus action plan. So if you are interested, if you are part of a committee that you felt passionate about and you want to follow through with that and follow up with that, then please email Scott and let him know about your interest. But 90% of the rest of the faculty that is not interested in that, we will not be doing that same process or procedure this coming April. Okay, so another piece of information that I got was that the district is really very, very fond of this new idea about advisory period. Several high school campuses have already started offering an advisory of some sort where they basically take away minutes from the day and have the kids go to, either teacher's room that they need a little bit more help with, or kind of the Red Hawk Rantish form of time period where counselors can come in and talk to the kids. It's a time, for students during the day that they can do what they need to do and get caught up with certain things. Clubs can meet during this time. Counselors, as I said, can come in. The idea of common planning might be used for that, as well as remediation and tutorials. What we're trying to do at Liberty is a little bit different than perhaps what Independence and Reedy and Heritage are doing. And what Scott has been talking about is maybe having the idea of making an hour-long lunch for the kids where they eat for 30 minutes and then there's a 30-minute flex period during the day, where they can go get extra help in a class they're struggling with, or basically just use the time to take care of some of their homework. As I said, the district is really pushing this. This is probably going to be happening. We're probably going to try to make this work for our campus and for our kids. I know that Scott is working closely with Frisco High, with Aaron Miller and Jake Deuce, to try to propose to the district something that would work for us, that would give the kids a little bit more extra time during the day and a little bit more freedom to work on what they want. The logistics of this have all yet to be decided, and I have a lot of questions as well, but if you'd like to come and talk to me and kind of give me some suggestions or ideas, or if you just have some more questions about this, come and feel free to stop into my office or into my room and we can talk a little bit more about it. This is basically what I know now, is that this is probably going to happen at some point. We may try it, it may be great, it may fall flat on its face, but this seems to be something that's working really well at the middle schools, and from the high schools that have done this, they're very, very fond of it as well. So please ask me some questions, stop in and talk to me about this. Okay, so Scott has decided that this year we're not going to have a Christmas lunch. We're doing the chili contest for Thanksgiving, but we're not going to do a Christmas lunch this year. The idea was to try to bring the faculty and the campus together, and basically what he saw was that it was still just basically departmental lunches, that were coming down during their department lunch. So what he's going to do instead this year is on our February 15th PD Day, basically have a 2-hour, lunch with the entire faculty where we get the whole family together and have kind of a soup or salad potluck where he's going to provide a lot of the food, and then we'll bring some potluck stuff in and basically kind of chillax and hang out as a faculty together that day. Speaking of PD days, April 25th, we'll still do the pin ceremony in the morning. There will be some component of needs assessment that we will have to complete for the campus action plan, but as I said, we won't be breaking into committees. And then he is wanting us to have time together in the afternoon to plan and collaborate by team. So we won't be spending that whole day doing the campus action plan. We'll have time in teams. Now, the last thing is very, very iffy about Parent-Teacher Conference Day. High schools are making a proposal to the district right now that we eliminate Parent-Teacher Conference Day, that day in October, for high schools, because they're not feeling that there's a lot of parent interest and a lot of parents are coming out, but they are feeling that the teacher time to collaborate and plan together, that 2-hour window that we gave you guys this year, was very, very useful and very helpful. And so they're saying, well, why don't we just make that whole day a teacher planning day? This may not happen. The district may say, no, it's bad PR. We still need to do parent-teacher outreach or conference days, but high school principals are saying we can still conference with parents before and after school. It would be better to have better use of that day for planning. So stay tuned for that decision. I'm about to do a supply order, so if there are any supplies or any things you need for an upcoming unit for your classes, let me know. I'm about to do that supply order probably on Friday. Actually, probably not. I'll probably do it the Monday after the break, but shoot me an email, let me know if there's something you need for your class. And just want to say that I am thankful to be working with you guys, each and every one of you. I value, and I'm, every time I go into you guys' room, I'm just blown away by all of the awesome things that you're doing, and I couldn't think of a better place to come to work every day. So just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and hope you guys have a great break.